we have an interesting question here from our friend from the Philippine Daily Inquirer, na Miss UST 2005 na si Marinel Cruz. This question is for Karen. Kay, you spent 5 years in prison. Don't you feel robbed of those 5 years? And are you now trying to make up for lost time?
Okay, thank you so much. Firstly, to say rob, because it's such a negative connotation. Honestly, I stepped out of jail with gratitude and appreciation of this world without any hate or any form of parang revenge in my heart. So I would not even think about that, but rather like I would think na parang okay, I went through all that. What am I gonna do now? How am I gonna make a difference in this world? Yes, like 5 years was gone, pero these 5 years I spent each and every day enriching myself, and there were good things that came out of it. I will not say it was all negative. Yes, I was physically imprisoned, but I was flying. I was free inside, in my head, in my heart, in my soul, in my spirit. I've never grown that much in a day. Like in 5 years, I'm so far ahead of myself kasi I was able to really grow in terms of being a person. So, siguro ngayon, I am just living up to every single dream that I've written down kasi I have a dream board. Like, nililista ko each and every day lahat ng mga gusto ko gawin. So, I'm just basically checking all of that. And MMK is part of it. So, I checked that March, less than a year. So, alam ko talaga, ang daming biyaya na darating dahil, quote-unquote, ang daming nawala. So, parang hindi talaga siya nawala. Sinabi lang ni Lord, be patient, it is coming. And when it comes, you're gonna be extra grateful and you're gonna move mountains. So, I'm in a, wherever God places you in, that's where you're supposed to be. So now I'm here, I'm outside. I want to just claim to everyone na, God is good. So no regrets.
Mm-hmm. Very well said. From John Michael Bueno of kumagkaw.ph, Karen, was it important for you to forgive those who wrongly accused you?
Yes, definitely. Kasi po, ang hirap mag-move on, or it's just smile or even sleep at night, or even saying I have no regrets or no revenge in my heart if I've not forgiven. But at the same time, iniisip ko po din kasi like everyone has done something in their lives and it doesn't mean that they mean bad for others. Unless kung gusto ko talaga I'm mad at humanity, diba? I don't want to be like that kind of person. I want to be a forgiving person who has a heart to give to others. And how can I give if I have not forgiven? So, I guess, inisip ko na lang, bahala na si Lord sa anong gusto niya gawin, sa kung sino man ang nakagawa sa akin ng kung ano. So, I leave it up to Him. I left it all. And, I just want to do good to others and hopefully the karma will return. And kung ano man kailangan na ibigay sa kanila, si Lord nang kung bahala doon. I really have no say anymore in what to do with them. I'm pretty sure they're going through what they're going through right now. So, yun.
Pinahanga mo kaming lahat, Karen, sa yung katatagan ng loob at sa yung prinsipyo sa buhay. Ang bihira yung ganito, bihira. Talagang one in a million, and we're so glad na ang dami naming napupulot sa storya mo at mapupulot pa once na napanood namin ang iyong life story. Thank you so much, Kay, for sharing your story with us. Okay, we have a question from teacher Joe Bonsol of jobonsol.net. This is for Kaila. Kaila, what do you love about your character here in MMK?
Honestly, what I love about Karen is her positivity.
Mm-hmm.
She always looks at the bright side of things. As this bright side ka nga pala, Karen. And it's so true. Even meeting her and having conversations with her before even taping, you can really tell and may inspire ka at how she sees the world and her perception of things. And it definitely, helped her survive those 5 years of being in such a devastating situation, I would say. And kaya lagi ko sinasabi sa sarili ko nung nagtitaping kami is, wow, ang galing ni Karen. Iba talaga. Iba yung tapang niya, iba yung fighting spirit niya, iba yung
Correct.
determination niya, yung trust niya na makakalabas ako dito, okay lang ako, I'm good. You know, she made friends inside. She found a purpose inside. It didn't stop her from living. And that is what I love about Karen. And that's what I
Agreed.
love about portraying her also. I learned a lot.
Right, right. And Kaila, ano yung mga challenges na hinarap mo habang tinitape nyo itong MMK episode?
I guess the challenging part is I've never been in a situation like that or even close, you know. So I felt like nung una I was so nervous because I wasn't sure where to, you know, channel that. And I really just focused on Karen, like what she must be feeling, you know, yung nasa presinto siya and feeling niya makakalabas naman ako kaagad pero linipat siya sa Pasig City Jail. You know, what about my mom? What about my future? So, you know, it was more of just channeling how that would feel in real life if I did go to jail for 5 years, you know? Yun, I think that was the most challenging part, is to really get into that mental and emotional space.
And sabi ni Mami Jo, you are very articulate. Where do you go to school daw?
Oh my gosh, really? Thank you po.
You have the facility of the language kasi. And talagang may substance when you talk.
Thank you po. I went to school in Obi Montessori until high school and then CSB po for college.
Okay, thanks, Kaila. For Miss Shamaine, being a veteran awarded actress, how is this story affecting your view of pain and struggle?
Oh, this story actually, what was so painful for me when I first read the story of Karen is not Karen's struggle and triumph, but it's the pain that is brought by our justice system.
Right,
Parang
right.
it's so unfair that the Filipinos should be subjected to this kind of system. And parang, I know that even Karen is very, careful about it. I'm older, so I'm not. Hindi ko talaga parang, ano ba naman? Pilipinas, gising! Parang ganun. Parang we really we should have respect for each and every Filipino. And I was telling my family na parang, can you imagine si Karen Bordador belongs already to a higher middle class family, an affluent family. They have the means. She is known, and yet, diba, the system has made her suffer like this. What more are kababayan sa talagang walang pera, walang koneksyon, walang support? Oh, so yun para sa akin that was a painful thing about this story.
Sad reality. Thanks, Miss Shamaine. For Lou, how is your first MMK episode?
Oh my gosh. At first, I was really super, super nervous, but I'm just so grateful for the trust. Just thank you for this opportunity. For me, it was really easy, surprisingly. I was feeling anxious and everything, but learning that I'm doing this with Kaila and Karen. Kaila's been my friend ever since, and Miss Shamaine too was super nice to me. And Direct Raz, they're also nice. But yeah, nung una, gulat ako kasi kasama ko si Kaila and she's been my friend ever since, like sa fashion industry. So it really helped me. And she was helping me also. So yeah, she was giving me tips and tricks. Parang ganun. Same room kasi kami. Ganyan. So for me, it was easy. I learned a lot with the help of my co-actors and the team. Thank you so much.
And Amigos, second question for you. Kamusta na ang puso mo?
Ow! it's my heart is so happy. Still learning to love myself every day. There's always a challenge naman. Not every day you're confident, not every day you're strong. But that's what makes us human. So yeah, it's happy and content.
And we're here for you, Lou.
Yeah. Thank you po, Sir Leon. Maraming salamat.
We love you, Lou. All right. We are down to our last question, and that killer question will come from our columnist sa Daily Tribune and isa ring professor. Walang iba kundi si Danny Vivas. Hi, Professor Danny. Prof?
Mute. Hello,
Ayan.
I thought you were going. Hello, sir, wait.
mas maganda yung ikaw magsabi, Prof.
Ano pa yung position kong dito sa loob ng bahay? Anyway, my question is, kung is for everybody, kung babae kaya si Putin, would he have
Vladimir Putin.
Vladimir Putin, would he have declared war? So, do you think a woman leader would act like Putin would lead people to war? Wala pa yatang I don't know sa history kung may woman aggressor na leader. Parang yung mga mostly yata defender. Ito talaga is an aggressor. What do you say about this ladies?
Miss Charmaine?
Miss Charmaine, yeah.
Nako, alam nyo, if a woman is a sociopath, like Vladimir Putin, she would also invade Ukraine because Vladimir is a sociopath, yun lang.
So, it really is a matter of personality. Even a woman, Miss Charmaine, might be able to do that. Will do that.
Yeah, I think if she's a damaged, because a normal woman who is life giver nga ang mga babae, di ba? A normal, healthy woman won't do that. Kasi, Diyos ko naman, that will be going against the grain of humanity, of being feminine, of being a woman. So, a healthy talaga a healthy, normal woman won't be able to do that, even as a president, yeah.
Okay.
Thank you so much, Miss Charmaine.
Let's hear Aaron. Can we hear Karen?
Yeah.
Karen's standing
Okay.
by. Thank you.
Hello po, Sir Danny. I
Hello.
believe women are extremely strong. And yes, kapag na-hurt po kami, kung ano-ano ang pwede namin gawin, we can move countries, we can make presidents do decisions that are out of this world. When women want something, it's going to happen. So I just hope whoever is going to be a leader out there would be a woman with a heart. Para you don't go for war but love, diba? Compassion and caring for others. So yun. Kailangan po talaga natin ng mga may puso na tumitibok at hindi damaged. Totoo po yan. Love women, guys.
So it's not really a matter of gender but personality.
Yes.
Correct. Lou?
Sige, Lou. We would love to hear you, Lou.
For me po, it's the same as Miss Charmaine. It's really a matter of personality. Parang not every woman or every man. Parang it really depends on what they want, what they went through, kasi, or how they were brought up.
Correct.
And the to change, to accept that you have to change something about yourself. Parang ganun. Does it make sense?
Yeah.
It's sensible. No worry, Lou. You were sensible.
Yes. And for our last candidate, Kaila.
Kaila, yeah.
Hello po, Sir Danny. Yeah, I think the gender isn't the issue. I really feel like it's a matter of not just personality but also morals.
Right.
It really depends on that, and I feel like violence is not the answer, and a man can also make that decision, not just a woman. Thank you.
Okay. Thanks. That was very enlightening to me. I was thinking if Putin were a woman, he wouldn't go to war. But you're saying it really is a matter of personality and love for people. So thank you, thank you. I enjoyed your answer.
Yay! Thank you so much, Prof. And see you soon sa ating face-to-face press con. Hopefully by April, no? Ang press con na ng MMK, face-to-face. Thank you so much.
Oh, no, we miss each other, yeah. We all miss each other.
See you soon, see you soon. Thanks, Prof.
Sige. Okay.
Alright. Maraming salamat sa ating mga kaibigang press na talagang nag-share ng kanilang time at nagbahagi ng kanilang mga interesting na mga tanong. Talagang sobrang nakaka-enjoy itong tanghali natin dahil ang gaganda ng question and ang huhusay sumagot ng ating panelist. Back to you, Mela.
Maraming salamat, Aaron, for that wonderful session. As a listener, I learned so much from this MediaCon. It did not just present the show, but it presented life, character, views, values that matter to the core of every woman and every human being. I am honored to be in the presence of empowered men and women, journalists who are trying to build on truth that has been destroyed through the years. And right now, what I can say is I am very much hopeful for a future that will uplift and will give hope to every single Filipino, because we have a show like MMK that empowers. We have a woman named Karen who is not afraid to tell her story. We have actresses, a director, and a writer who will not be afraid to tell a story truthfully and will always be displaying humanity. And we have journalists who are not afraid to ask questions. I am blessed to be listening in an hour and a half of media conference bago ito sa industriya na kung saan hindi lang natin pinag-uusapan ang entertainment per se, pero ang halaga ng pagkatao at pagiging tao. And that being said, this is now the part in which we invite everyone to watch MMK, The Story of Karen Bordador. Magsimula tayo kay Direk Raz. Direk Raz?
Hello again, everyone, and thank you for joining us. I'd like to invite everyone, not just everyone here with us, but all the viewers and all the loyal followers of MMK to please watch the Karen Bordador story in MMK on March 12 and March 19. It's a two-part special. That's how beautiful Karen's story is. Me and Ada, we really lobbied for it to be spread across 2 episodes because it's really that good. There were so many lessons to be learned from it. And I'm so honored to be doing this episode from a script by Bel Ilag and Ara Badayas, but also being a part of the cast, these wonderful women with us today. It's always a pleasure working with Charmaine. I've done a couple of episodes with Charmaine, and for her to lend her talent and depth to the story as Karen's mother. And of course, our new actress is being featured in the show. Si Lu po ay isang winner ng Cast a Star ng TV Digital Group at kasama po siyang na mentor namin doon, and it's a collaboration with MMK wherein new upstarts like Lu audition and train, and I got to mentor her, and now she's part of an episode that I'm doing. So I'm very happy that Lou is here with us. Of course, Karen, thank you so much for sharing your story. And I think we haven't spoken about it enough, but what a wonderful, wonderful revelation Kaila is in this episode. And I'm very proud of her work. I'm very proud of the kind of person Kaila is. It's very rare to see an actress like this with so much intelligence, sensitivity, and depth, and yung pagdala niya ng lalim sa kanyang portrayal kay Karen. And I think isa pang dapat natin tandaan is it's counterintuitive yung naging storya ni Karen. Hindi natin inaasahan yung positivity na dinala niya sa pinagdaanan niya. And Kaila such a serious person na pag-usapan namin to ni Kaila, and yet the way Kaila was able to bring that to life is a testament to what a great actress we have here with us. So I'm very happy that we get to feature her in this episode. There's so many things to celebrate about the women behind this episode. And I'm very happy that we got to do that in a two-part special. So maraming salamat po. And thank you for having Mela with us to celebrate it too. So this is just a wonderful celebration for us, really. So happy International Women's Day again. And please watch our episode. Salamat po.
It's an honor, Direct Raz. Maraming salamat for including me today. And may I just say, crush na crush kita today. Maraming salamat po. Ara, invite our audience.
Hello, mga kapamilya. Sana panoorin niyo ang kwento ni Karen Bordador sa MMK on March 12 and 19. Kasi mapapanood niyo kung papaanong ikinulong siya sa selda, sa isang selda, pero yun din naman ang lalong nagpalawak sa puso at isip niya. So we hope that you will join us on this two-part session.
Thank you so much, Ara. The Empowered Lou. Lou, invite them.
Yes po, hello. Thank you so much po. I just want to say first, thank you at sa aso ko, Shuna. Maraming salamat po sa team, kay Direk Raz, Miss Shamaine, Kaila, Karen for being there. It really was a huge help to be around women who help other women. And thank you, Melo, also for today. Miss Ara, maraming salamat. Sana po ipakatutukan nyo ang two-part episode ni Karen sa MMK because I hope you get inspired as well as na-inspire niya kami sa set. I hope you feel that and I'm sure you will. Sobrang ganda ng story niya and her positivity. Sana makuha niyo yan, makuha niyo rin. Sana yung lumabas siya sa inyong mga screens because you will feel that energy. And Kaila, she is so good in this episode, this show. It is amazing. I hope you guys see this talaga kasi ang dami niyong makikita. And at one point, I just have to share my first scene with Kaila. I was literally just watching her. Hindi na ako nagre-react sa sinasabi niya. So I'm excited for you guys to see how great she is and everyone in this cast and the team. Thank you po mga kapatid.
You are very welcome. We are looking forward to that. A woman empowering a fellow woman, that's a good sight to see. And now, I will say this with pride, the iconic Miss Shamaine Buencamino.
Yun na, height na yun, icon na. Salamat, Mela. Thank you so much to Direk, of course, for trusting me again with this role and to all my cast members. Mahirap na ngayon mag-taping kasi, the circumstances and the fact that usually the story that we do on MMK is always very emotional. Talagang, first scene pa lang, umiiyak ako, di ba, Direk? Bueno, ano? And all the way tuloy-tuloy yun, just me, what Kaila had to go through because so many emotional scenes. But as always, mga kapamilya, mga kababayan, our community will only thrive if we are informed, if we are well informed. And a lot of things that happen inside jails, inside correctionals, hindi po yun na ilalabas. In fact, if I may say so, even the story of Karen was kind of parang tinanggal yung mga hindi pwedeng sabihin to a certain degree. So this is a chance po to get in those places that are, tinatry nilang takpan sa society natin. So please don't fail to watch March 12 and 19 MMK.
Maraming salamat, Miss Shamaine. Palalayain tayo ng kwentong ito. And here's to the brave, courageous woman of hope, Karen Bordador.
Thank you so much for this opportunity. I hope every single person out there will be inspired. Sana lumawak po ang puso nyo at isipan nyo through this episode made by amazing people. First, I want to say thank you to Direk Raz for being a lightweight. I mean, it's such a heavyweight story, but he made the set so light. And it's my first experience to be part of MMK. And yung mindset ko, naku, baka sobrang strict sila doon, nakakatakot sila doon. Pero yes, it's my debut in acting na rin. Pero grabe, sobrang fun yung cast and sobrang easy to work with him as the lead of that entire show. So I want to say thank you, Direct Raz. Now I feel like I can act now. I'm not afraid of directors because of you for my first experience. And I want to thank, of course, Miss Ara and her entire team because, you know, writing a story is so difficult, being extremely detailed. I was talking to Miss April and Sir Kevin almost every day, like before this episode was created and while the episode was being done. I was on a call with them all the time. So your entire team was so specific. So to everyone out there that's watching, talagang MMK does try their best to show, you know, to highlight the story of a person at its truest form. So thank you so much, Miss Ara, for that. I really appreciate na you guys having to ask the littlest detail kasi hindi alam ng mga tao, yung mismo nakabuhay nun, yung naka-experience nun, sila mismo sabihin nila, ay, totoo yan, hindi yan totoo. Ang dami kasing makaka-relate eh. So, importante talaga ang detalye. And I'm a detail person, pero nag-back off ako nung nakita ko mas detalye sila kaysa sa akin. So, tuwang-tuwa po ako sa MMK. And I want to, of course, thank you, Miss Charmaine, for playing my mom so well, so respectable. You have the epitome of a mother. So, as soon as I saw you, I felt the same thing, fear. Because my mom is the boss. So when I met her, I was like, oh my gosh, it's Miss Charmaine, the iconic actress. And little did I know that she's super cool. So we have TikTok videos, her first ever, that will come out on my TikTok. I'm loud and proud to share that. She is not just a professional, but a kuwelang actress. Okay, so thank you so much. And I want to say thank you to Lou also for debuting her first acting stint on this episode, which makes it more historical for her life, for my life, for everyone. So, Lou, you're such a great person, and still is. And I'm sure you're going to be a good friend of mine, and you're great. Plus, of course, Kaila. I have to thank Kaila for being an amazing actress, a perfect a person to play the role. Although sabi ko sa kanila, she's not morena, she's very, very tisay, pero she's so good and she's so articulate, she's smart, and she's just so good at acting. Like, I had to not even tell her what to do because she understood immediately. May isang time pa nga, nung pinanood ko siya for the first time, nung nakalaya na, at naiyak talaga ako, I walked away kasi sabi ko, oh my God, she played it so well. And I just want to say thank you to Kaila kasi you're bringing to life my story of 5 years. So, ang galing ng the entire cast. And I want to say thank you to MMK because, wow, my 5 years is being brought to light. So, I hope you guys enjoy it. It's from the heart. And it's from a history that's now going to be told. Thank you so much.
And definitely, those 5 years that we will be seeing in a 2-part episode will be inspiring so many people, men, women, LGBTQ+, who always just one thing, justice. Thank you for sharing your story with us. And here's the woman whom I think have given justice to your story. Narito po, Kaila Estrada.
Hello po. Kaya naiyak ako sa'yo. Thank you so much. To everybody here and to everybody watching, maraming salamat. Thank you for spending your time with us. Yes, the MMK episode is going to be out on March 12 and March 19. So sana po abangan ninyo. It's such an amazing story. I want to say thank you, of course, to MMK, RCD Narratives, Derek Raz, and Miss Ara for trusting me with this episode. And to portray Karen. Karen, of course, oh my God, you are such a light and you are such an inspiration. I'm so excited for people to see what you've been through, to understand exactly how we feel about you. And thank you also for trusting me to portray you in this episode. Miss Charmaine, it is an honor to have worked with you, and I really hope that we will be given the chance to work together again. I super enjoyed your energy and grabe, wala akong masabi. Never in my life ko naisip na makaka-work ko si Miss Charmaine. So, thank you so much. Lou, to the best roommate, sister, and best friend, Vanessa, maraming salamat. Marami rin ako natutunan sa'yo, and I hope to work with you also again. So, maraming salamat po, at sana abangan ninyo yung MMK episode nito. And I hope it inspires you just as much as it inspired us. And also open your eyes to the reality of our current justice system. Thank you so much.
And I'm pretty sure this is such a spectacular birthday gift for you, Kaila. As you are celebrating your birthday on the 16th, let's greet her a happy birthday. What a fantastic way to welcome
Happy
a
birthday,
new chapter in your
Kaila.
life. Ang gandang birthday gift. My birthday wish, join a pageant. I'll root for you.
Yes.
The world needs to hear how intelligent and empowered you are. So, Kaila, wishing you all the best, and to the rest of the women cast, maraming salamat po sa pagiging ilaw sa hapong ito. We extended, but that extension is worth it. Salamat sa pagbibigay ng mahalagang insights. Kay Ara, I look forward to meeting you in person. Direct Raz, sana magkatrabaho tayo. Gayun din sa mga actress na nasa harap ko ngayon, though virtually, I would love to hug you with open arms. Muli, mga kapamilya, abangan po natin ang kwento ni Karen Bordador. 2-part special po yan sa MMK. That's going to be on March 12 and March 19. Tuwing Sabado po ang MMK, 8:30 p.m. Pagkatapos po yan ng Pinoy Big Brother Community Season 10. At lagi po itong mapapanood sa Kapamilya Channel, Kapamilya Online Live, sa YouTube at Facebook. Gayon din po sa I Want, sa TFC at sa A to Z. Kung gusto niyo po ng mga updates, ay i-follow na natin ang social media sites ng ating MMK. That's Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. That's at MMK Official. Ngayong Marso, buwan ng kababaihan, itaguyod natin at itayo natin ang mga inspiring stories of women like Karen Bordador. It's a month-long celebration, kaya magiging siksik, liglig at mag-umapaw ang pag-ibig natin sa bawat babae ng ating buhay. At bukas, March 9, 8 to 10, abangan natin ang pagsasanib puwersa ng MMK at Viral Scandal sa isang family kilig campaign. Ito po ay bahagi ng Operation Odette, 100 sa pagtutulungan, isang kampanya po ng inyong Kapamilya Network, ABS-CBN at ABS-CBN Foundation para matulungan ang ating mga kapamilya na lubos na naapektuhan ng Bagyong Odette. This is streaming live on FYE channel on Kumu and ABS-CBN Entertainment YouTube at Facebook accounts. Mapapanood din po ito sa I Want TFC at sa Sky Cable Channel 955 on HD and 135 on 5D. Halos 2 oras na pag-uusap po ito hinggil sa MMK episode na mapapanood natin. Pero 3 bagay ang babaunin ko. Ang kababaihan ay puno ng kapangyarihan. Kapangyarihan ng lakas na anumang uri ng paninikil ng lipunan at paninikil ng buhay, lagi itong maaalpasan because women will always have that heart of gold. Kapangyarihan para lumaban sa katotohanan. Always and forever, women strive to hold on to their truths because truth has set us free throughout the history of mankind. And lastly, kapangyarihan ng pag-asa. Nawa sa kwento ni Karen, matutunan natin that hope will never die. No matter how small this hope is, ang pag-asa ay laging nabubuhay. At ang pag-asa ay isabuhay natin sa bawat araw. Malay natin, sa Mayo 9, ay maging kulay rosas ang bukas. And that's me na nangangampanya directly po dito sa ating MMK MediaCon. Gayon pa man, I hope all of you learned something out of this MediaCon as much as I did. Today, we celebrate women and I am with you in raising the bar in saying, babae, laging umaabante. Ako po si Miss Mela Habija and happy to have hosted this Women's Month celebration of MMK. Mabuhay po tayong lahat.
Mela for President.